All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. I know I've been gone a while. Sounds good though, right? Savage Mondays, we're back. And I told you it's going to be a little bit different, right? And I told you guys I'm not going to just kind of go. We're going to talk about it all. We're going to do everything. And you can see behind me, I got the van. Got some dents in it. You can see it's not perfect. You see that side. We're gonna get it right, and we're gonna travel. I'm gonna build a little studio in there. Currently starting to work on it. Insulating everything, getting the floor done, and I'm gonna do a little mobile studio, and travel around and do podcasts in different places. I'm gonna get signs made for the side of it. We're gonna paint it. Obviously, it ain't gonna be white, but speaking of, let me know if you guys have any ideas on what color I should paint the van other than white, or if I should do some kind of wrap on or something. I'm not gonna do too crazy, but we're gonna build it up. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real nice, and go see some old friends, some new friends, and meet some new people, interesting people along the way. It's gonna be exciting. But this week I want to talk. A lot of stuff has happened this weekend, right? A lot of stuff has happened, and I don't know if you guys seen it. A lot of people have. I think last time I checked, it was over 25 million views or some crazy amount, something crazy, right? The Joe Rogan podcast with Donald Trump, right? And I think it was really good. And doesn't mean, I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter or a Kamala supporter or anything like that. It's not just the podcast as a whole. You could call it an interview, but I don't really think it was an interview. I think it was just two people having a normal conversation, and that's what it should be, right? And I don't think it was it could have been a PR stunt or whatever, but it was really a conversation. And now, you always hear all this crazy stuff about Donald Trump, but he kind of explained why he weaves his conversations. It's funny, and a lot of stuff that he was saying. I think it put a lot of stuff out there, and not that it hasn't already been out there, not with Donald Trump or anything like that. Just media as a whole, right? False information, false narratives being put out. Just fake news, right? As Trump would say, fake news, but. We all know the major outlets have been doing it. I think that right there just proves that why podcasts and TikTok and things like that are getting so big, because people are actually just speaking the truth. They're not playing a false narrative or doing crazy stuff. Now, granted, there is some things, fake news is put out there on all the platforms. But we all know that the major companies are just, not companies, but news outlets are, they just force the agenda they want you to hear, right? Whatever party, and this is why I feel like it's been like this for a while, but whatever party puts more money in their pockets, right? And that's just really what it is, and that's all it's ever about, is just who got the more money. But I think it really opens up a lot of people to new things. And sorry if there's a lot of background noise. I'm outside, we out here. I told you I'm gonna be doing some traveling. I'm in Virginia still, so I'm not far or anything like that. You might hear the plane flying over. I'll try to quiet it down. But yeah, it's that podcast. I think if you haven't watched it, whether or not you're a Trump supporter or not, right, just watch it. And it tells a lot of information, a lot of stuff that people I think know, but it just proves points, right? And it's not, and I think it was pretty good for Joe Rogan. I don't think it was a lot of questions based on what are you gonna do if you become president. Some of it was, but not really like the whole, you see the Fox News ones or the CNN ones and debates and all that stuff. And it's a lot of it was just people having conversations. But also you seen the other thing happened this weekend with Kamala too, is a lot of people got upset because Beyonce ain't performed. And I think that just proves a lot of people was just going to her stuff to see their favorite artist or whoever they had perform. And I think that's crazy. And it's crazy to think that a person running for something would just bring these people just to gain a crowd, pretty much. That's what it seemed like, just to gain a crowd to watch their favorite artist perform. Like, I'm not mad at them for it. Like, of course they'd want to do that and stuff like that, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think about the van idea. A lot of stuff coming, all right? And always keep being a savage. Peace.